welcome back to another video. Today I have a really fun video. I've got my Crayolas here. Y'all know these are one of my favorite sets of pencils. This is the 120 set of Crayolas. There's some gorgeous colors in here. I had pulled out my Crayolas because I really wanted to color something. I just recently did a video where I colored something in Johanna Basford's Rooms of Wonder, and it turned out so beautiful. If you've not seen that video, I'll make sure I link that in the upper right hand corner. But I wanted to color something else, and I started putting colors together. And then I had a thought that it would be a really great idea to take some of these color combinations that I was putting together and share them in a color combination video, because I am using some color combinations that include my absolute favorite colors. If y'all have been watching my videos for quite some time, you know that this Atomic Tangerine pencil is so beautiful and one of my absolute favorites. And I wanted to be able to put that color as well as some others that are my favorites in this set into color combination and share them with all of you. I'm going to try to go in color family order, and I'm going to take some of my favorite bright, vibrant, beautiful colors, and I'm going to use them in a couple different color combinations. If you check the description box down below, you'll find links down there for my Facebook group, my email list, my Etsy shop, and my Patreon if you'd like to support me there. I also now have channel membership. You can find more information out about that by clicking the join button down below the video. This is my swatch chart for my 120 set of Crayolas, and you could tell by looking at this, there's some really gorgeous, unique, fabulous colors in this set. Some of my favorites are Heat Wave, Sizzling Sunset, Outrageous Orange, Atomic Tangerine. I mean, look at these colors, y'all. Lemon Glacier is absolutely beautiful. I love the really pale yellows, like this Daffodil here is one of my favorites. Here's Atomic Tangerine. Look how bright, gorgeous, and orange that is. It's just the most beautiful color. And then if you look down here at some of the greens, we also have some really bright greens like the Spring Frost and the Arctic Lime. The Screaming Green is one of my absolute favorites. I'm definitely going to share that one in a color combination. If you don't pick up this set for any other reason aside from just having some very gorgeous, unique colors, that is reason enough just to have this set. This Fiery Rose here, I absolutely love, and I love mixing the Fiery Rose with the Atomic Tangerine. The Fiery Rose, the Atomic Tangerine, and the Outrageous Orange, they look gorgeous together. I used a lot of those colors in a video that I shared that has been really popular on my channel. I colored a butterfly in one of the Maria Trolle books. I'll link that one in the upper right hand corner as well so that you could go check that out. But oh my gosh, I love the way that butterfly turned out. I think it's one of my favorite things I've ever colored. This is my 3-color blend chart that I always use when I'm sharing color combinations here on my channel. If you're interested in following along with the video and you want to swatch out your own color combinations with me, you can pick up this 3-color blend chart in my Etsy shop, and I will have the link for that down below. So I'm going to start out with a yellow color combination. I have golden yellow, yellow, and daffodil. Daffodil is one of my favorite yellows in this set. So first we're going to lay down the golden yellow. The next one is yellow, and this blends in beautifully to that golden yellow, and it's also a really bright, pretty color. And then my absolute favorite is daffodil. It's a really pale yellow color. You can barely see it, it's so light. Now I'm going to come back the other direction with another layer of the golden yellow, then the yellow. Look how pretty these are together. And then last I have the daffodil. So a lot of times when you're putting together yellows and you're sticking to the same color family, you probably are going to need something else if you're using this on a coloring page to create all that extra depth and dimension, if that's the look you're going for. But if you are just coloring and you want to put together some yellows, these look really pretty together. Now I'm going to share another yellow color combination using one of my absolute favorite colors. So for this one, we are going to use the yellow again, but I'm going to bring in one of my absolute favorite bright, vibrant neon colors, and that is Lemon Glacier. And I'm going to show you what these look like together. So yellow is going to actually be our darkest color for this one. And then I'm going to use a lemon yellow. There's some really beautiful yellows in this set. And then lemon glacier, but look at this. This color is a really bright neon yellow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You could actually use the lemon glacier with a lot of different colors. You could tack it onto a blue to add a pop of highlight, which I like to do a lot as well. And now we have a second layer of the lemon glacier, and look how bright and gorgeous that gets. It's so, so pretty. The next one I'm going to share is another yellow color combination, and I do want to mention when you're holding these in your hand and you're using them on your coloring pages, always hold them in your hand in the order that you're using them from darkest to lightest, because this sun yellow is a darker color than the mango, and you'll see that when I lay the colors down here on the paper. But looking at the barrels of the pencils, it looks like the mango is much darker than the sun yellow. So I just wanted to share that little tip with you so that when you're coloring, you don't accidentally lay the wrong colors down on your coloring page. So the first one I have is sun yellow. This is a gorgeous orangish yellow. The next one I have is mango. And now I have my absolute favorite in this whole entire set, the atomic tangerine. Look at this color. And I've not been able to find another color that matches up to this in any other colored pencil set. It's so unique and so beautiful. So now I'm just going to go ahead and lay a second layer down of these. This one is my mango, and then my gorgeous atomic tangerine. But look how pretty that is. For this next one, we're going to use the atomic tangerine again, but we're going to blend it with another bright, beautiful, vibrant color, the heat wave. So this color combination is going to start with light orange, and I'm going to use this with my two beautiful, bright, vibrant colors. So the next one is heat wave. And then we have the atomic tangerine, and these two together are just absolutely gorgeous, and you can definitely make any image on your coloring page pop off the page by putting these colors together. And these pencils work beautifully on the paper in the US version of the Rooms of Wonder book by Johanna Basford. So you can use any of these combinations in that book. I love the pages in that book that have the little images that you can color, and they're just a really quick color, like I did in my last video where I colored the little jewelry box. But as you lay layers down with these, they just get brighter and brighter. Look how bright that is. What a gorgeous color. So we have light orange, heat wave, and atomic tangerine. So you can see that the atomic tangerine can go either way. You could even blend this in with the shades of pink and it looks absolutely beautiful, just like I did in the Crayola video where I colored the butterfly in the Maria Trolle book. So now I want to show you in this one how you can get away with just using two colors and using those colors to create a third color at the transition. So the two colors I'm going to use are yellowed orange and heat wave. And so I'm just going to use the yellow orange, which is a really pretty color, and I'm going to make a light layer coming about halfway down. And then I'm going to grab my heat wave and I'm going to blend this color right into that other color and then continue to pull it down towards the bottom. And I'm doing this very, very lightly because I don't want to damage all the tooth in the paper. I want to be able to get a really nice blend of those two colors. So I'm going to come back with a second layer and I'm going to go really lightly over that again and pull that down towards the heat wave, and then pulling up as I get closer into that color. But you could see here at the transition it's creating another color and it's really super pretty. Then I'm just going to come back over with the heat wave and I'm going to blend out this transition area, and I'm going to pull that down to create a second layer of my highlight area. And now I'm going to go back the other direction, but you see how it looks like there's actually three colors here when I only use two. And you can do this on your coloring pages exactly the same way I did it in this box. And I'm holding my pencil at the side and I'm just going really lightly, and then I'm going to grab the heat wave and I'm going to do the same thing. But that's just a really fun idea and will save you a lot of time, and you don't have to choose three colors. So we have the yellow, orange, and the heat wave, and then here we have our blended color of the two. So now we're going to take this one and we're going to change it up just a little bit, and we're going to take the yellow, orange, and the heat wave, and I'm going to add lobster red as my darkest shade. So we have the lobster red and then the yellow orange. These two are really pretty together. And then that heat wave is really going to brighten them up. And you're still going to have that mix of color here right at the transition, just like you did over here. But you have an added color just to create a little bit more depth and dimension if you wanted to. And I switched it up a little bit by using a shade of red. And so we're just coming back and adding second layers of all of these. I'm going to pull this color down into that heat wave. And then we're going to come back with a second layer of the heat wave. But I just think this one is really super pretty. And I want to get a little more color down here just so y'all can see how pretty these colors are together. That heat wave is just such a beautiful color though. So now we're gonna take this one and we're gonna turn this one into a 4-color combination. So if you were using this on your coloring pages, you would be able to create even more depth and dimension. Now this lobster red has a lot of orange in it, so I am going to add the red from the Crayola set, and this one is much more of a very true red, and when I add this on here it's going to look really pretty. So we have red, and then we're going to add our lobster red, and you can see the difference between these 2 colors, and I'm trying to space them out so that I can get 4 colors in here. And then again, our yellow orange and our heat wave. And if you were using these on a coloring page, these would look so beautiful together. Let's go ahead and do a second layer of the red, and then the lobster red, the yellow orange, and then the heat wave. Look at the intensity and how bright and vibrant and beautiful that is. But that's just super pretty together, and you can see how I went from 2 colors to 3 colors and then to 4 colors. But I just wanted to do that so y'all can see that you could take any color combination that I share and you can change them up. Like these 2 here that are just yellows, you can take those and add something that's a little bit more brown. This one here that has golden yellow as the darkest color, you can take that one and add in a little bit of this harvest gold, and that would create a lot more depth and dimension if you were to use it on your coloring pages. Or you can just leave it the way that it is and just make something that's bright, vibrant, and yellow. Now I have another one that I'm going to share that is just 2 colors, and when we put them together they are going to create a beautiful color combination. And again, we're going to use the blend of the 2 colors to create the 3rd color in the transition area. So I have Fiery Rose, which is a beautiful bright color, and then I have Red Orange. So first I'm going to lay down my Red Orange, and I'm going to come halfway down. Now I have my Fiery Rose, and I'm going to blend that color right into the other color in the center there and then pull it all the way down. Now I'm going to come back and lay a second layer. I think I'm going to pull it down just a little bit more to create a really pretty blend here. And then I'm going to go over that center again and pull this down and make a second layer. So let's go ahead and go the other direction with the red orange. And I'm pulling it down into the center where I want to see a blend of these 2 colors. And again, I'm going really lightly because I don't want to damage the tooth of the paper. I want to really be able to see the blend of those 2 colors in that transition area. So now I have a pink color combination. I have Jazzberry Jam, Winter Sky, and Fiery Rose, and we're taking 2 of the bright beautiful neon colors and we're blending those together again, just like we did up here in this color combination. So I have Jazzberry Jam, which is a purpley pink, and then I'm blending Winter Sky right into that. Those blend together beautifully. And with these 2 colors, if you wanted to use a 2 color combination again and then create a color in the transition area, you could totally do that with this one as well. And then I'm going to blend in the Fiery Rose. Okay, so for this one, you can also turn it into a 4 color combination. And to do that, I'm going to add in the raspberry. So we have raspberry and then Jazzberry Jam. Then we're going to add on our Winter Sky and our Fiery Rose. I just love the Winter Sky and the Fiery Rose together. They're so pretty. But look how pretty all those 4 colors look together. And you can use this on your coloring page, and that raspberry will help to add in a bit of depth and dimension. Okay, so I had an orange color combination that I forgot to share. And I had skipped right over it. So we're going to have some pink color combinations in front of an orange color combination, which that's fine. And then we're going to move on to the next color family. But I wanted to share this one because this is another one that's really pretty, and it has 2 of the bright colors blended together. So I have light orange, and then I'm going to blend together outrageous orange with atomic tangerine. So I have light orange and then outrageous orange. Look at this color, y'all. Is that not amazing? And then our atomic tangerine. And this one really changes it up quite a bit because we're going from orange to something that looks like it has a little bit of a pink in it and then back to orange. And if you wanted to swap this one out with something that had a little bit more pink in it, you could totally do that. And then you would have a pink, and then you would go into the Atomic Tangerine that has a lot of orange in it. But any of these colors blended together, any of these bright colors, they look really, really pretty on your coloring pages. So next I have a purple color combination to share with you, and I wanted to share this one because I wanted to be able to use each one of the color families, and the lilac is a really pretty pale shade of purple. And so I have the lilac. Oh, look at me going in the opposite order. That's okay. And then royal purple. Let's see what happens if we go in opposite order. The royal purple, and then the ultraviolet. But this one's a really beautiful purple color combination. Now we're going to move on to blues. So this next one is true blue, and then I have sky blue, which is fairly light but still really pretty, and then my favorite blue, which is the absolute zero. And I'm pretty sure I used this one on my last video where I colored something with Crayolas. That's my favorite blue in the whole set. And the absolute zero looks pretty with purples too, and teals. So our next one, we're going to use green blue, and then I have my turquoise, which looks really pretty blended into that. And then we're going to finish it off with absolute zero again. And now you see how you can use the same shades but change it up, and the color combination looks completely different. Okay, so for the last ones, we're going to use some of our brightest greens that are my favorites in this set. I just love the names on these pencils. This one is yellow green, and then this one is Granny Smith apple. Love the names. And then we're going to finish this one off with one of my favorites, Screamin' Green. And our last one is going to be another green color combination using another one of my absolutely favorite greens, this Arctic Lime. It's gorgeous. I have Jade Green, Palm Leaf, and Arctic Lime. Let's see what these look like. So this is the Jade Green. These have a little bit of a different undertone than the ones I shared over here. And then I have the Palm Leaf, which is also a pretty bright color, but sort of muted at the same time. It's really pretty though. And it looks gorgeous with this Arctic Green. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to follow along and create some beautiful color combinations right along with me. I used all of the bright, beautiful, vibrant colors that are included in the 120 set of Crayolas. If you don't already have this set, I will have them linked in the description box below. They are available on Amazon, and the price has come down quite a bit recently, so it's probably a great time to snatch them up if you don't already have them in your collection. I just absolutely love these, and they're so super cheap. You're just getting all these unique colors. You can mix these pencils with other pencils like your Prismacolors or whatever other budget sets you may have, and add in some of those beautiful colors like the Lemon Glacier, the Atomic Tangerine, the Fiery Rose. There's just so many beautiful, bright, vibrant neon colors in this set, and I just absolutely love them. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Happy coloring. Bye.